Hey guys, welcome to video 2. Thank you so much for joining me today. By now, I can almost guarantee that half of the people who signed up for this video training series have already dropped off. They've already quit. And that is why I'm so excited for you. Half of the people have already dropped off. Half of the competition has already been eliminated. Now, before we get started here in the training, let's take a moment of silence for my artwork, okay? I have to tell you that my handwriting isn't going to be much better either. I guess this is a perfect example as why you don't actually have to be creative in order to be a creator. But if you also happen to be creative, I guess I'm just going to say that I'm really jealous. All right, guys, let's get right into it here. Now, this video is going to break it all down for you. If you're here, that means you've already watched video 1. You're probably excited. You're probably ready to hit the ground running. You're probably pumped to start building your brand, and you're probably really excited to start growing your audience. You're ready to become an influencer. But I want to caution you just for a second here before we get started. Yes, I want you to be excited about the opportunity. Yes, I want you to be pumped up and ready to go. But so many people, they get so excited, they go out and they start creating content. They don't do things the right way, and they don't follow the right steps, and they end up failing. And that is not what I want for you. I want you to be successful. So make sure you stick with me over the next 2 videos. That way you don't miss out on anything that's super important. All right, ready, guys? Let's get right into it here. So what we have here is YouTube, Facebook, and Instagram. Now, before you freak out and think about, oh gosh, I don't want to get on YouTube, the first question I'm going to ask you is, why not? Get over it. I mean, we're talking about making a business out of thin air using free content platforms. How amazing is that? If you want that lifestyle, your fears are what are holding you back. Listen, the first video I made, I was up there and I was nervous, and I had my cell phone on like a $10 tripod, and I had a lamp behind the camera because I didn't have any lights, and I used the fireplace as a background because I didn't know what else to put in the background. I just kind of stood there and I said, hey, welcome to my YouTube channel. I'm Brian, and blah, 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 blah. And I created the first video, but you know what? I just went out there, I used what I had, and I got it out of the way. I just got started. That's the most important thing. I'll never forget when I first started my first YouTube channel. It was in September. It was the end of September of that year. And see, what had happened, just a quick story about my background. I had done the blogging thing. I had done the product review blogs. I had gone out there and I started an e-commerce store. I did the drop shipping thing. I did the other influencer marketing thing where I reached out to influencers to promote my physical products. And it was all great. It all made me money, but it was all extremely difficult to scale. So that's why I decided to jump in and go for the YouTube, go for the Facebook, go for the Instagram. I decided I wasn't going to pay influencers. I mean, that's like paying them to grow their brand, only for me to get marginal returns and face the challenges of actually scaling up. I decided, hey, I'm going to flip the script. I'll never forget. I started putting out YouTube videos. My first YouTube channel in September, I think it was like the 15th or the 18th. Either way, it was the second half. I don't remember for sure. But I'll never forget, on Christmas of that year, Christmas Day, December 25th of that year, I hit my 1,000th subscriber. I saw it coming a couple days out. I'm like, oh my gosh, this is going to happen on Christmas. It was like the best Christmas ever. Because once I hit my first 1,000th subscriber on YouTube, I knew I was set. And that's the thing. The cool thing about these platforms is they're all so powerful individually, but you don't have to have a huge following on YouTube. You don't have to have a huge following on Facebook, and you don't have to have a huge following on Instagram to be successful. Because what happens here is once you get one of these, once you get a passionate following on one of these, and once again, I started on YouTube. I think it's the most powerful platform to start on, but I'm going to show you how you can leverage Facebook and Instagram in a very certain way, or specific way in this video as well. But once again, once I hit my first 1,000 subscriber, I knew I was set, because then I could cross promote, okay? And then once you start getting the love, okay, that's the thing about these social media platforms and why it's so hard to get started, and why people always get up, is because they don't see the bigger picture here. See, once you have one audience that knows you, likes you, and trusts you, you can cross promote your other platforms. Once you promote your other platforms, then these platforms individually start growing organically and gaining subscribers, and then you can send them back to your original platform. It's a great case. It's a textbook example of the rich getting richer. So what we have here is the 3 main social media platforms that we're going to talk about when we're talking about becoming an influencer. And, you know, I've heard people say, you know, you got to be everywhere all the time, and that is not what we're going to do. What we're going to do is we're going to take each of these platforms and we're going to take exactly what it's going to give us. So the challenge here is we have these 3 platforms, Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube. We have these platforms and we need to do 2 things here. We have 2 main goals or 2 main challenges that we need to overcome in order to have a successful business, in order to really get our brand going, and in order to become an influencer that demands attention, okay? What we need to do is we need to take these 3 platforms and we need to do 2 things. We need to figure out how to make money from these platforms, how to turn subscribers and followers on these platforms into money. And we also have to find out how to get viewers and subscribers onto these platforms, because I briefly alluded it to, people always tell you, you got to create great content. You got to be consistent. Well, we all know that you need to create great content, and we all know that you have to be consistent, but that is not enough. Okay, what you have to do is you have to seed your content. And I'll talk about all this really quickly here. We're going to break it all down. And guys, once this is done, you're going to see on this one page here, my multiple 6-figure a year business model. It's really going to be this simple. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to start with the money here, because this is what everyone wants to talk about. We want to talk about the money. How do we make the money? And in order to make the money down here, we're going to need a product to sell. We're going to need something to offer. And really, this can be anything. It can be an affiliate product that pays you a commission. It can be a physical product that is either created by you, posted on Etsy, drop shipped, sold on Shopify. It doesn't matter. It can be anything. It can be a digital product like a course or a PDF or an ebook. It can be coaching or consulting. You don't even have to have anything to sell. You can just simply sell your knowledge. If you're a personal trainer, coaching will work well. If you have ever done anything, you quit smoking, you've overcome depression, you can consult people on that and charge a premium once you have established yourself as an expert. Or even if you have an agency, if you have a marketing agency, a social media marketing agency, you can sell your services using this method as well. It really will work with everything. But obviously, we know that you can't just simply create these social media platforms and just say, hey, buy my product. And you can't do that because there's 2 reasons you can't do that. I mean, it may seem obvious, but let's really talk about why. You can't just simply say, hey, buy my product, for 2 reasons. A, there's too much noise. Everybody's out here on social media platforms saying, hey, buy my product, buy my product, buy my product. It doesn't matter if you have the greatest product in the world. If people don't know you, like you, and trust you, and understand how your product or service that you're offering can solve their problems, they're simply not going to buy. There's too much noise. The other thing is even if people are willing to buy from you and they want to buy from you because they know you, like you, and trust you, 98% of the people don't buy on the first go around. You could say, hey, buy. They're going to go check out your product. Once again, only 2% of people at best, unless you're Amazon, are going to buy on the first go around. So what you need is you need a way to follow up with them. Now, follow up with them is going to allow you to do 2 different things. A, it's going to keep your brand or your offer fresh in their mind. Once again, I said only 2% of the people buy in the first go around. When you can follow up with them, you're going to increase the conversions. More and more people are going to buy from you. Okay, you don't need more traffic. You just need to convert more of the traffic that you have. So the way we're going to do this is we're going to capture an email, and we're going to capture an email with what we're going to call an opt-in. Okay, we're going to call this an opt-in. And guys, you've all seen this before, you've all done this before. Someone gives you something in exchange for your email, then they follow up with you. This could be some sort of training. This could be a PDF. This could be a free trial. Oops. This could be a white paper. Or this could be a case study. For instance, if you were doing something like agency work, a case study would be perfect. If you were doing something like an affiliate marketing, then PDF might be perfect. You could say, how do I overcome depression? We'll download my free PDF to show you how I did it naturally, or my free, it could be an ebook as well. And inside that PDF or that ebook, you're going to have affiliate links to the supplements that help you out. Just a couple of examples there. As a matter of fact, I've made hundreds of thousands of dollars with this method right here by offering training, and I'll tell you exactly what that was. I started off with a YouTube channel. I created a bunch of mini tutorials teaching people how to use Shopify, which is an e-commerce platform. It's a plug and play platform. Well, in order to use Shopify to sell your physical products or your digital products or your dropship products, you have to pay Shopify $29 a month. Well, Shopify has an affiliate program, and what they do is they pay 200%. So what that means is for every person who signs up and keeps their store open with Shopify for 2 months, they're going to pay out the affiliate that referred them $58. Okay, so what I did is I created a bunch of mini tutorials on YouTube. Then I offered a comprehensive 2-hour training that was free. It showed you how to set your store up, how to run Facebook ads, how to get products on your store, showed you how to do everything, how to get the Google Analytics in there, showed everything. And it was free. I just gave it away in exchange for the opt-in, for the email. So what I would then do is then after they opt-in, gave me their email address, I'd send them the free training. Now some people would take this free training, then go over and immediately click the affiliate link, and then I would get paid a commission. That would have been a good business model. But a great business model is when you give them the training, but you also follow up with them. You send them subsequent emails giving them more information, emails that are getting them pumped up, that are giving them the confidence that they can do this, showing them examples of people who have already been successful. Because the number one problem here is self-doubt. That's why so many people never get up and start a business. They doubt themselves, they doubt their ability. So I not only followed up with them telling them, hey, don't forget to sign up for Shopify. You get a free trial, go ahead and check it out, see what you think. But I also gave them the confidence, I gave them more knowledge, I held their hand along the way. And that's what turned, once again, a good business into a great business, was through the opt-in. Once again, that's how it's done with training. I never sold a Shopify course. I just simply provided the opportunity, earned the affiliate commissions, and once again, I've earned hundreds of thousands of dollars doing that over the past couple of years. I'm not going to get too far into Facebook group and Instagram of specific examples, but I will tell you the number one opportunity right now in Facebook is creating your own Facebook group. See, Facebook wants to promote your product or your group to other people. Why? Because they need engagement. When people are engaged in groups, then they come back to Facebook more often. So Facebook wants to promote your Facebook group. So start a niche or a niche, depending on which part of the world you're from. Start a niche Facebook group that is going to be related to your YouTube channel and your Instagram account, and offer value. Create a support group based around your niche. This will work with anything. And then, once again, it's not going to just automatically take off. You're going to have to seed it, which we'll talk about up here in just a second. And then Instagram. The opportunity on Instagram right now is build up your following by modeling success, and then abuse the heck out of the story feature. Okay, that's how you grow on Instagram right now. And once again, if all three of these things are related, then once you get one audience, you can cross promote, and that's when you start to grow really quickly. That's when the exponential growth kicks in. Everything can provide value or provide an opportunity to opt in and get this additional free resource that provides additional training, which then sells your product, affiliate, digital coaching, consulting agency. I hope that makes sense. Okay, once again, this is the one reason so many people give up. So many people quit. Why do so many people quit? Is because they come over here and all they hear is, oh, you've got to create great content. So what do? They go out there and they just kill themselves creating great content. No, absolutely 100% wrong. Yes, you need great content. Yes, you have to bring value to the world, but you do not have to be a daily vlogger. Okay, you do not have to spend 12 hours a day creating funny posts and doing all this stuff on Facebook. You don't have to upload to Instagram 17 times a day. You don't have to be on your stories every 30 seconds. You just have to model success, get people to engage, and bring unprecedented value. You do this once a week. You can do this once a day. You can do this twice a day. It takes about 5 minutes of time, all in a couple hours a week, and you have enough time to create amazing content. But what you need is you need that content to get seeded. Okay, love brings love. Rich get richer. That's how social media is. Getting your first 500 followers or subscribers or whatever is going to be the toughest. But if you have little hacks, little secrets, it's going to make everything so much easier. So we want to talk about opportunities up here. One thing you can do is you can go over to a website called Quora, Quora.com. Create a profile. Answer questions that are related to your niche, your area of expertise. You can embed YouTube videos in there. You can promote your Facebook group that you created. You can maybe offer, maybe mini 30-second trainings or support on your Instagram. You can recommend those things on Quora. Quora has an audience built in. Just search questions related to your niche, answer those questions, and promote. If you try to promote your product, you're going to get banned. But if you try to promote additional value in these main social media platforms, people are going to love you. They're going to want to know more. That's when they will then figure out about your opt-in for your additional value, which will then sell your product. Okay, you see how this all comes together here? This is exactly how I started my YouTube channel in September. That was able to grow to its first 1,000 subscribers in September, October, November, December, about 3 months. So about 90 to 100 days, and I went and hit my first 1,000 subscribers. And once again, I've said this before, you don't need millions of subscribers. Once I hit my first 1,000 subscribers on YouTube, I knew I was set. It was only going to grow from there, and obviously I've been proven right. The other thing you can do, you can go into other established Facebook groups that are related to yours, okay? And simply engage with the groups. Don't try to sell anything. Don't try to push your product. Don't try to push your affiliate link. Don't try to get people to opt in from there. All you need to do is start engaging and wait for your opportunities. For instance, I have a Facebook group and a YouTube channel that's in the health and fitness niche. I'm starting that off in the juicing for health niche, the detox niche, okay? From there, once it grows, then I'll expand out. But what I do is I engage in other Facebook groups that are about juicing. And then someone might say, hey, does anybody, or I'm just getting started, does anybody know of a good juicer? And I'll say, hey, as a matter of fact, I have a juicer that I absolutely love. I use it every single day. It's this one, this one, this one. If you want to see my full comprehensive review, come on over and check out my YouTube channel. Okay, so they'll be like, okay, cool. The moderators of this third-party group will allow that because I'm simply providing value. There's no affiliate links that I'm selling. I'm not selling the juicer. I'm just saying, hey, if you want to come check out my review, come check out my review. So then they'll come over and watch my review. Well, in my review, I'll tell them about my Facebook group. If you want to become a part of my Facebook group, Juicing 101, come on over, join the Facebook group. Well, in that Facebook group, I have a sticky post up there that says, hey, cool, welcome to Juicing 101. If you're just getting started, here's the juicer I recommend. And that's actually my affiliate link, which actually skips a step, but what the heck, And then I also have a guide to juicing, beginning juicing free PDF that I give away too from my Facebook group, sometimes from my YouTube channel. That has affiliate links, and it also will eventually, it doesn't now, will do, I guess we'll call it, now let's call it a digital product because it's going to be an upgraded version. I haven't gotten to that point yet because I'm still growing the audience. I always start with growing the audience first and then simply find products for my audience. But that's how you use Facebook. And there's other opportunities as well. You can go into places like Reddit. You can comment on other YouTube videos. Like say for instance, say your YouTube channel is Juicing for Health, and if you go on other YouTube channels that are talking about juicing and you say, hey, cool, that's great, and just provide value, someone who sees that comment might be thinking, Juicing for Health, that's an interesting channel. Go over and check it out, and they might come and watch your videos, okay? You have to see the content. You have to force the issue. Once you do, everything gets so much easier. Don't be the one who just falls into the trap here and gives up, okay? Really cool. So all this, what we're going to call this here is I'm going to kind of take this whole thing, and I don't know if you can see this right now because I went kind of messy, but this is what we call the funnel. Okay, it starts off casting a big net. We start to control the traffic a little more. We get them to opt in into our email list, which we can follow up for free. This is the funnel, okay? That brings people to our product. This is how it's done, guys. Up here, I call this the C content. In here, the YouTubes, the Facebook groups, the Instagram, I call this the B content. Over here, the ebooks, the PDFs, the free trainings that provide value but also sell your product is the A content. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the ABC content funnel that you may have heard me talk about. This is the powerful strategy that can absolutely accelerate the growth of your brand and your business. Hey, now we're gonna move on to video 3. And in video 3, I'm gonna reveal the pitfalls that you absolutely must avoid. If you fall into this trap, these traps that 99% of the people fall into, it doesn't matter how strong you are, eventually you're just going to give up. And when you give up, you're never going to achieve your dream life that you absolutely desire and deserve. And that is certainly not what I want for you. So when you watch this third and final video of this training, you're gonna see why 99% of the people fail, what to do to avoid it. And once you apply the quick start principles that I reveal in the next video, you will have an unbelievable competitive advantage over everybody else. All right, guys, now is the time. Click the green button below this video right now to unlock that third and final video, and I'll see you there.